Hello viewers, this is Too Fast here. Now a couple of weeks ago I did a review of the AOSU D1 SE pan tilt camera, and I was blown away by how well the AI worked on that camera. It was able to track a human or vehicle, record the event, and notify you on the app. Now with that camera, it's powered with an AC power adapter, so you do need to install this near an AC outlet. Now in today's video I'll be reviewing the AOSU D1 Max solar camera. This has the same AI functionality, so it's able to track humans and cars, but with the built-in battery and a solar panel, you're able to install this without needing an AC power outlet. In this video, I'll show you everything you need to know, so let's get started. Right here is the AOSU SolarCam D1 Max, security sticker, user manual. There's a solar panel, template for installation, mounting base for the solar panel, mounting bracket for the camera, USB cable, mounting hardware, universal joint for the solar panel. And right here is the SolarCam D1 Max. Let's have a closer look at the security camera. Right here is the 5 megapixel camera. The video resolution on this is Ultra HD 2880 by 1620. Right below the camera, this is a microphone. And on the left side, there's a status LED right here. Above the camera, there's a passive infrared sensor. With this, it will detect any motion in front of the camera. Now around the camera, there are infrared LED for nighttime video. There's also a ring of built-in white LED. These white LEDs has a brightness of 400 lumens, and when they're turned on, it'll give you color nighttime video. Now this camera can tilt and pan. It can pan left and right 360 degrees, and it can tilt up and down 90 degrees. This camera has built-in AI, and it will automatically track human, vehicles, and animals. This camera is also IP65 rated, so it's weatherproof and dustproof. It's perfect for installing outdoor. And looking at the bottom here, you can open up this rubber cover. And right here is the power switch. Next to it is a reset switch. In the middle, you can install a microSD memory card. Now this camera supports up to 128 gigabyte memory size. It does not come with a memory card, so you do have to provide your own. With a microSD memory card, all the event recordings will be saved to the memory card. And there are no monthly fees or yearly fees for you to view any event recordings on your phone. Looking at the back, right here is a speaker. With this, you can use your mobile phone to listen in on the audio picked up by the camera. Also with a built-in mic that's on the front of the camera, you can have two-way audio with a person in front of the camera. On both sides of the camera, you have the antenna for connecting to your Wi-Fi. And on the back, you have this cable coming out. It has a female USB-C connector. This is where you connect the solar panel. First thing I'll do is install a memory card. To install this camera, you first need to install this mounting bracket. And there's a template you can use to put on a wall so you know where to drill. And also comes with these screws you can use to install this bracket onto the wall. After you install this bracket, simply slide the camera on top of this bracket. It'll clip in place. Right here is a solar panel. Now this solar panel is very efficient. It's 1.5 times more efficient than the older one. If you have direct sunlight, it can charge the internal battery of the security camera in 3 hours. On the back, you have this wire that comes out. At the end of the cable, you have this USB-C male connector. To install the solar panel, you need to install this mounting bracket. Remove this locking screw cap. And then slide this cap over the universal joint. Now you can tighten the screw cap. On this end, you want to screw this onto the back of the solar panel. When you loosen this cap, you adjust the angle. And when you have the desired angle, you can tighten this and hold it in place. Here I'll connect the solar panel to the camera. Push this in. Right here is an O-ring to keep the water out, but you need to make sure you screw this cap on so it's sealed. Next I'll power on the camera by pressing the power button on the bottom.
Hello.
To set up the camera, you will need to first install the AOSU app onto your phone. And right now you're looking at my AOSU app on my phone. I have it installed because I do have other AOSU camera systems already installed. If this is your first time setting it up, you can find this app on Google Play Store and Apple App Store. To do the initial setup of this camera, you'll first need to add it to the app. Press a plus button at the top. Now normally you need to scan the QR code that's on top of the camera, but for some reason with my phone's Wi-Fi, it already found this camera right here. So I'm going to go ahead and select Add. Next, select your home's Wi-Fi. Enter your Wi-Fi password and then press Continue.
The camera is connecting to your Wi-Fi network. It may take a moment. Please wait for a while. Save settings successfully.
Press Continue. Now you can rename this camera if you want. Select Done. Now if you want, you can subscribe to the cloud service. With the cloud service, you can access the video recordings anytime, and you don't have to worry about the videos being overwritten. Now if you only use the local SD card, then there are no monthly fees or yearly fees. But when that memory card is full, it will start overwriting the oldest file. I'll select Skip. So right here is the newly added camera. I'm going to select Play. Here's a quick tutorial on using this camera. And right now you're looking at the live video of the camera. Using a control pad right here, I can move the camera left and right, up and down. While looking at the live view, if you want to turn on the white LED, you can press the illumination button at the bottom. When this is on, it will give you a full color night vision mode. Press it again to turn it off. Now at this time, this camera has been set up in the app. I'm going to take this outside, get it installed, and then I'll show you all the features available on this camera. I'm installing this camera next to my front door, and here I installed that wall plate. Now slide the camera onto this wall plate. Next I install the wall plate for the solar panel. Next, screw the universal joint onto the mounting bracket. Adjust the angle of the solar panel, and then tighten the collar. I connected the two connectors and screw the cap on to keep the water out. Here's a look at the installed camera. With the camera installed, let's take a look at the live view. Right here is the camera. Select that. And right here is the live view. If I turn the phone, it'll go to full screen mode. As you can see, the detail is very good with a 3K resolution. With the pan and tilt function, you can use this control pad at the bottom here to adjust the view of the camera. Now if you press this middle button right here, it will automatically pan and tilt the camera to give you a full view. You also notice after I did that, now in this panoramic view, there's a snapshot of the camera view. I can tap anywhere on this screen, and it will automatically allow the camera to pan to that area. With a built-in microphone on the camera, if you want to listen in on the audio, you can select this speaker icon right here. And now you can listen in on the audio. If you want to record this live video onto your phone, you can select this camera icon right here. Now start recording this video and saving it onto your phone. If you want to take a snapshot of this video, select this icon right here. Now save this picture to your phone. Over here is a tone button. If you turn this on when you're having a two-way audio, the app will actually mask your voice to sound more masculine. So this can be good if you're a female or a young kid that's talking to someone at the front door.
This is what the disguised voice sounds like. As you can hear, it sounds more masculine.
In the middle, you have the talk button. If you press this button, you can have a two-way audio with a person in front of the camera.
Right now, you're listening to the two-way audio with built-in speaker on the camera.
Right now, you're listening to the audio on the mobile app when you're doing two-way audio. So you're able to talk to the person that's in front of the camera and hear what the person is saying.
The alarm button right here will activate the siren that's on the camera. So if you want to scare away any intruders, you can use this feature. Let's go into settings. On the settings page, you can name the camera. Next, let's go into AI surveillance. With the AI surveillance, you have human detection, intrusion, vehicle detection, parking guard, and pet detection. So when the camera detects any human, vehicles, car, or even pets, it'll record that event and notify you via push notification on your phone. There are some custom settings you can set. For example, if you go into intrusion and you enable this, you can set detection zone. With this diagram, it tells you there's a default view the camera can be set to, which is your default position. When the camera detects a person in front of it, it will follow that person, by panning and tilting. After it's done recording that event, it will go back to its default position. I'm going to select Start Set at the bottom right here. On this screen, you can set the default camera view. So this one, I'm going to set my default view to. I'm going to select Save and Proceed. Now select Got It. Next, you can add a detection region. I'm going to select Add Region right here. By dragging these dots, I can set the area where I want the camera to detect any humans, animals, or vehicles. So right here is my first detection zone. I'm going to save it. Now I'm going to add a region. I can add another one. Save it. When you're done, select Done. Next, I have the alarm method. If you turn this on when there's motion detected, you can have it sound a custom alarm, turn on the white light, or turn on the alarm. And right here is a setting for the alarm volume. You can also set a schedule right here for when you want the detection to be in effect. And by default, the detection period is on 24/7. Parking guard. By default, the parking guard is enabled. And when you have this enabled, the camera will actually monitor any person that's coming up to your driveway and is approaching your vehicle or just walking around your vehicle. So if you live in an area where there's a lot of car break-ins, this feature will help monitor your vehicle and notify you of any events. Detection settings. By default, the motion detection is enabled, and the intelligent detection is enabled to detect human, animals, and vehicles. Track motion here is also enabled. With this feature, the camera will use AI to identify anyone that's walking in front of the camera, and it'll track that person. So it doesn't matter if that person is walking left to right, and with the pan and tilt function of the camera, it'll follow that person and record that event. I'll show you a sample video of that later on. At the bottom here, you can adjust the sensitivity of the motion detection. Notification settings. So by default, the push notification is enabled. You can set a schedule for the notification time. And also by default, it's set to immediate mode, meaning that if there's an event, it will notify you right away. Now, if you select intelligent mode notification, then the camera will analyze the event before sending out the notification. For me, I like to leave it in the default setting of immediate mode. Right here is cloud recording. AOSU does offer a subscription-based cloud recording. You can pay by monthly or annually, and there's a 7-day trial. You can try it out first. The benefit of subscribing to the cloud service is the recording will be saved in the cloud, and you can access those recordings anytime. If you only use a microSD memory card that's in the camera, after a period of time, the old recordings can be overwritten. Again, you don't have to subscribe to a cloud service. If you only want to use a microSD memory card, there's no fee in using this camera or the app. Video audio setting. So by default, the streaming quality is going to be 3K Ultra HD. And for the night vision mode, the default is automatic switching based on ambient light level. Meaning at night, the infrared LED will turn on automatically, and the video you'll see is going to be a black and white video. Now if you select this white light, aided illumination right here, at night when there's motion detected, the white LED will illuminate, giving you a full color night video. I'm going to leave it in the infrared LED mode. Right here is two-way talk speaker. You can adjust the volume of the speaker, and the record sound is enabled by default. Right here you can adjust the brightness of the LED light. Next is battery management. Here you can see the battery is pretty much fully charged, 99%. At the bottom here, the show battery percentage on homepage card is not enabled. I don't know why they don't enable this. I usually like to turn this on so when you're looking at the thumbnail, it will show you the battery charge level. This camera is also compatible with Alexa and Google. So if you have a Google device with a display, you can ask it to show the video of this camera and it will show the live view on that display unit. Hey Google, show PTZ solar camera.
Got it. Streaming PTZ SolarCam on family room display.
At the bottom, you also have the option to remove this device from the app. Now let me show you how to play back the recorded video. Select the playback button right here. Once you go into playback, it will automatically play back the most recent events. Now these recordings you see here are saved on the local microSD memory card. You can select which day you want to look at. And with each event recording, it will tell you what type of event it was. So for example, you have intrusion area, smart parking surveillance, motion detection to play back any of these videos selected. On these thumbnails, you can also select the download icon right here to download the video. After a download, it'll be saved to your phone. Now I'll show you some more additional recording from this camera. Overall, this AOSU SolarCam D1 Max is a great performer. I'm very impressed with the AI function and its ability to track humans, vehicles, and animals. With the AOSU app, you're able to access the live video and view recorded videos anywhere you have data connection on your mobile phone. Best of all, there are no fees to use the services. Now, at the time of this review, this SolarCam D1 Max retailed for $126. If you want to learn more about it, check out the link below. I'll also include a 15% off coupon code you can use to get additional savings. I hope you enjoy watching this video. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this video. To support this channel, remember to click on thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell so you get notified of new videos.